Hey guys and gals, remember the Typewriter with Flowers by LEGO Creator? Set number 31169 contains 363 pieces, retails for $29.99, and the set was provided by the LEGO Group for review. Thank you, LEGO. And yes, remember we built this a while ago, and it wasn't too bad. It was bright and colorful. And, you know, something I'm not really interested in, but it was just something fun to put together. So if you're interested in this type of set, there you go. Well, we already did that, and we have an option now. We have come to the fork in the road. We got this potted plant with a pen and paper, or we got this, I guess, little electric piano guitar thing. I'm not sure what that is. And yeah, this one here is just a little bigger than this one, and I'm going by the thickness of the books. I think what we're going to do today in this installment, we're going to do this. I already went through the manual to see it's not that bad, just very straightforward. Now, in addition to that, I have it all torn apart, the typewriter. So we're here, but it's unsorted stuff. And, you know, that's essentially what we're doing today. Well, let's begin. Let's build it, starting with bags 1, 2, and 3. So it's a secondary model. You're going to have to dump it all out. And you can't build a model simultaneously, all that stuff. So I don't know what we're starting with right now. You know what? That's how we usually build with Lego pieces, right? All right. So I don't know what we're using here. We're just going to have to go with it. And to make this a little easier, how about that? Don't you love modern technology? So I'm going to work right here, and let's kind of swing this right here. And the whole point about this style video is to see how well the build goes. It's going to keep my interest. And yeah, this is a paid promotional item, so that kind of thing. But now we're doing the build part, which is my thing, not promotional stuff. Alright, so, yeah, today is April 22nd, 2025. I really can't think today. I've been having a bunch of drama going on and trying to hide from that. So, yes, I need a palette cleanser. And I'm just trying to gather my thoughts today, trying to get things done. And, let's get going here. So what I'm doing here, I'm going to take 10 to 15 minute interval breaks. Usually I take breaks through bags, or if I work a little too much on this, but well, this is all mixed up, so we're going to have to try our best here. Okay, well I finished step 3, so far so good. That's what you should have there. And yeah, well, we got to do it on the other side, but why don't you just tell me, instead of rotating, but no Lego, it'd be too hard. I got to find all the parts. At least this one has kind of got a little bit of everything in here. Not a lot of red and yellow, but a lot of pink and white, gray, and we got some... But pink is really kind of a color that I don't have a whole lot of, so just getting whatever I can, it usually helps. And yeah, not too bad. And I got a bunch of sets coming in. Probably 3 or 4 of them. It doesn't sound like a lot. From what I can tell, these are big ones, so I'm not going to tell you anymore. It's just bigger models. So I'm trying to get this done. Okay, I'm going to start sorting by color. Let's put the gray pieces over here. Get them out of the way, because I'm trying to find one more to put right here. So we'll see if we can find that real quick. And the intent on this model today is to build it, see what it's like. Is it cool, or is it going to give me a headache? Well, not as much as I had today. So I was going to get in my truck to go do something. Got in there, it started right up. Well, okay, nothing too bad there. And I put it in drive. The car was not moving. but it was shifting into gear. Well, the worst thing that could happen is the brakes going out. So once I got the car to move, every time I'd barely tap the brake, it would lock up. And we're talking slow speeds. So I pulled that thing right in the driveway, and I said, oh, we're going to have to work from home today, which I had to. So now I got to find a tow company to take the truck down, and I'm going to have brakes fully redone on it, have everything repaired. I never touched the brakes, so that was one thing I knew I was not going to be able to do on my own. And yeah, so that's something else. Now with the tariff taxes, yeah, it's going to probably cost me about 25–30% more to fix it. And it's not something I can do. I don't have like an impact wrench and all that stuff. I cannot find this one piece that goes in here. You know? Alright, so it's somewhere in here because I can't continue on without that. There it is. I was going to run out eventually. And yeah, so that's been my eventful day. There we go. And of course, just like with anything like that, there was drama involved with it, so that was the end of that. So, on a lighter shade though, something that's not so depressingly boring, I managed to get done with the deku tree. Taking a break from it for right now. And then after I recuperate, I'm going to tackle on the second model. So I'm going to do this one here kind of like as an interlude type build. And then we will continue on with the deku tree. And I'm thinking about just going to show you how to take it apart, and we'll start from the other thing. The secondary model. But when I was looking through the book on that set, it's something that if you, which model you want to build, dedicate yourself to it, because it's not going to be fun. But we're going to see how easy that's going to be to take it apart, you know, that kind of thing. And I noticed, let's bring this down a bit more for you here. There we go. Okay, I'm kind of cutting things off. That's what you should have so far. I don't know what this is. Obviously, it's probably the base of the pot. Got to build 2 of these now. I did a lot of tutorials over the weekend. Oh yeah, and happy late Easter, everyone. My Easter was pretty decent, except for someone keeping me up half the night. So, they just don't have internet anymore because I got tired of being kept up. Oh man, I tell you, I miss living by myself, I really do. But that's just how it is. But I'll spare you guys the rant on that one. It's the same old story, but at least I got to get out of the house for one whole day. And yeah. So yeah, if your brakes are going bad, don't try to attempt to don't try to gamble with your life or somebody else's. I just have to find someone that's got a flatbed so they can tow it somewhere, and then I'm going to tell them I want it all redone. It's 30 years old, 31 years old. So I need to have it all rebuilt. And it's not something I'm comfortable with, nor I can do at the house. You know, it's not like a computer where I can do that here. Okay. I mean, this is kind of ugly so far, but yeah. And my voice is cracking today. Allergies have not been so kind. So, yeah. Let's start putting the pink parts over here that we don't need. Can you still see what I'm doing? I'm trying to get better at where you can see everything that I'm doing here. Sometimes I do slip up. Yeah, haven't seen any rude comments on this channel, so that's even better. Usually I'll get 1 or 2 of those, but I guess all the trolls were gone for Easter, which is even better. And You know, I don't know. I just do this stuff for fun. This is just relaxing to me, and I just kind of want to put stuff together that's not a computer or anything like that, where it's just bright, colorful pieces, and you know, just make it work. And we have to make 2 of these here. Okay, so you could barely see what I'm doing here. I'm right on the edge here too. It's just all these pieces up here. If you're working on, if you're doing this, don't do what don't do what Jay does and work on something small. I've outgrown this workbench, like severely outgrown it. So I don't have a lot of space to work on this stuff anymore. Yeah, it's been a miserable week and it's only Tuesday. So I have to just think of something fun. Fun, does anybody know what that is anymore? Oh wait, I'm only supposed to make 1 of these, I think. I mean, no, we're doing it like that. Okay. And now, see, my voice is trying to crack again. Now, I think I've already went through the puberty stuff, so I don't think it's that. Yeah, so pretty much stuck here at the house again until I can think of something. Thank goodness that I can work from home. I've been working from home before the pandemic, so for me it's not a big deal. I'm kind of immune to it. So I bet these go together kind of like a clamshell. Alright, and that's exactly what we do there. I noticed the quality on these videos is a lot better in 4K, but it does take a bit more space. But I noticed something, if I do it in regular HD, it only comes out with 3 other resolutions, which I think is kind of weird. Okay, now we're going to be moving on to the top portion of the flower pot. And does it really matter? I think it probably does, so just follow the instructions. Or try to anyways. I'm trying, you know, I'm going to try my best, and there we go. And yeah, is it keeping my interest so far? I mean, it's, how often do we really work with pink? I use it occasionally in my own builds, but how often do you seriously work with it? I don't work with pink a whole lot, so for me, it's not too terribly bad. It's not a bad set so far. I think we had a lot of fun the last time putting this together. I'd have to look at my notes. I know that Deku Tree, I gave that thing a 6.6 just because of build quality. And, you know, like I said, sometimes the set looks interesting, but it doesn't mean it's going to be the best. And at least I give you real reviews. I don't phony them up or something. You know, I know some that do that, and there's no need to do that on here. You know. Alrighty. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I mean, pink is not a color that I mean, I have a good chunk of it, but not like a whole bunch to build a house or something out of this color, so I'm just moving parts around right now. Trying to find enough to finish this up over here. Okay. Alright, and then now we got to crown the top of this off with tiles. Well, I've already pulled out a bunch of them already because I've been sorting by color because I got to find the pieces that I need. Well, at least that's pretty easy. I can manage that. What, no 1x6 tiles? That'd have been a lot better. I don't know if they do come in pink or not. Sometimes it's nice when Lego brings out a part, like an older part in a new color. Especially a color you've been wanting to build with for quite some time. You're like, yes, finally got some pieces that I could do with here. Well, it looks more like a chimney or one of those pipes you see in Super Mario Brothers. Okay, so now looks like we're putting in the soil. For the plants to stay in. Not really exciting colors. Hey, at least I'm getting it done. I mean, I need to get this one done, and then I'll have the other secondary build. And yeah, so and the reason why I'm doing these now, because I've had a few of you ask me, can I do the secondary builds on these videos like these? Can I do these? You know, all you gotta do is ask. Speaking of that, I had a customer that wanted a building guide, and very seldomly I'll ever have anybody just ask me, do I have the building instructions for something? And sure enough, I did. You know, sometimes I don't publish them, or I'm wrapped up doing life stuff. And I told the guy, I said, just give me a few days, I'll have it up. And so I got it done, and I noticed he purchased the building guide, so I appreciate that. And in addition to that, I think 3 other people purchased it. So sometimes it's like, you know, don't be scared if you're not sure if I have a building guide, just ask me. You know, just say, hey Jay, do you have this guide? And I'll look. You know, I got 65% of my inventory done. So the worst thing that can happen is if you ask me, I just tell you no, that I don't have it, and I'll give you an ETA on when it'll be done. My goal, though, eventually is to have all builds available for purchase, so you can just download the, you know, you can purchase and download the guide. My guides are cheap, even with the price of everything. You know, I'm not going to do that kind of nonsense. I'm just going to keep everything the way it is. I've been thinking more and more about video tutorials. You know, do I want to make them on an exclusive thing? You know, I'm still torn on that one. I don't know. But I found out some people really do enjoy the video tutorials. So that's kind of where I'm torn, you know. I have some that will contact me and thank me for the awesome builds, and that's kind of the thing there. That kind of, I don't, you know, I don't want to deprive anybody of that. You know, that kind of thing. I would say that this set here is more or less like a botanical set, just as a creator. Surprised they don't have botanical 3-in-1s. I'm sure they probably what this is. Looks like this goes here. Okay, and we're getting there. It's a slow. This is a slow build today. I've only been here for about, I don't know, about 19-20 minutes. So, you know, go figure. Not too bad. Only got about an hour and a half on the memory card. Now I know how to read the little timer on it. I have the timer up there now. So right now, I have an hour and 19 minutes left. I got some time left on it to do that. So that does make it a lot better to deal with here. This set, though, is a nice little summer set. Spring, summer, maybe fall. But I'm going to tell you right now, this is meant to be built by one person. And I forgot to mention that with the Deku Tree, it's only a solo build. You can have somebody help you with part of it, but it's really just a solo build. Be nice if these were hollow studs and you can shove a shaft in there to make these a lot more sturdier. Getting that in there with big fingers is kind of a turd. There we go. And we got to do another one? Oh man. Looks cool though. I mean, it's just, I don't know, I'm trying to find more parts here. Alrighty. And the computer's telling me that my job's done. Cool. I just need to submit that now. But we're not going to do that right now, not at the moment anyways. Okay, and there we go. And that goes right in that little leaf piece, this lime green one right there. Yeah, I notice more people are watching these if they get, you know, they're struggling with the set. So I'm trying to do my best to kind of show you what I'm doing here and give some tidbits. But these are by all means not tutorials whatsoever. And we got to do a sunflower now. And then I got to go check the computer. The reason why I'm starting with the small one, because it's less pieces that I have to take apart for the next one, because I have to take these apart before I start. When I do the deku tree though, I'm just going to do it live on video, because that one there, it's not like a 3-in-1 where you got to demolish the whole thing. That I need to back up a little bit on the build. Oh, Lego. I mean, I've already submitted the review, but it's falling apart. Okay, where did that fall off from there? Okay, where did that go? Let me go look it up. Here, I need to take a break, and what is it doing? Stalling me out. Oh, it fell off this. Okay, be very careful. I wish they would have had that hollow. When you put this on here, don't push down on it. Let's pull the whole thing out then. You gotta like my style of reviews. I don't script them. The builds are planned, but that's as far as it goes. Be very careful with that. It's not even that sturdy. And the review is going to all be on this channel here. So I'm not going to put it on the main here. This is just a secondary build. And yeah, let's see here. That goes like that. Hopefully this flower is a little more sturdier than what we've been doing. And we will set that right there. Like that. Okay, now we're going to continue on with more flowers and foliage. So while I'm finding all the pieces, thank you to my supporters for this channel and the main channel. I appreciate it. Thank you to my subscribers. And subscribing to this channel also helps out too. It keeps me motivated. And thus I'm getting more comments, so feel free to comment on here. And if you think I need to improve something, just go gentle and I can see what I can do. And yeah, it's been pretty wild so far, and you know, like I said, I want to thank my Patreon supporters who are leaving. I appreciate that. And my customers for mentioning and purchasing building guides. So I've been wanting to do more building guides, but right now this goes right down here on the shaft. I swear it's going to clamp onto this, so I just need to figure out how to get that on there without the whole thing disintegrating. There we go. But yeah, I always appreciate the contributions. Like I said, it's a motivational tool. And now it looks like we're putting together an orchid. Let's do that real quick. Yeah, because the last few videos I was not mentioning supporters, and I was editing. I thought, well, I forgot to mention my supporters' names. And how I'm grabbing names is basically for my YouTube memberships. But that's on the main channel. If you send a thanks on here or something like that, I will mention that here too. Oh, that goes right in the center. So that's how I'm doing it. But that's totally up to you. I know some YouTubers, they really kind of emphasize on that, and they spam their channel with the donation thing. But the way everything is now, yeah, it's hey, every little bit helps. And I had a question. That's what does that donations go to? To get time off to do more videos like this, because working full time, I just cannot produce daily videos. Okay, that shoves all the way down in there like that. So don't be stingy, just throw it in there. That's what it's used for, just for that. I don't buy any of this stuff because Lego sends it to me. But for parts, for tutorials, no, they don't. And now we got to add petals to it. I think it's just some kind of like a blue orchid or something. I don't know what that is, or just some kind of fan-made flower. And the reason why I want to get this set built too, because I need a shoebox. So we got to make 4 of these. Yeah, so if you like this type of video, or my style of doing builds like this, I appreciate the subscribe, or turn on notifications. So if you like this type of stuff, there you go. But it's not for everybody. Or if you want to watch a grown man with hairy arms build Lego, there you go. Try to make these as funny as possible, especially after the week I've had. Well, it's only Tuesday, but I have a feeling it's going to get worse before it gets better, and Friday is a long ways away. I work 60 hours a week, but I'm off 3 days. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I try to get caught up on boring chores. It's just getting somebody else to help me with these chores is proven to be a challenge just because of the drama factor. So I just figure out I do them myself, and then I reward myself. I indulge into Lego building, or try to fight the parts on while I'm trying to do this. Well, I need that for later, obviously. Yeah, so if you really are like me and you like to build things, you know, some people like the slower pace of this channel. I don't speed build, I don't script. The only thing that's planned is this, the set that I'm building. This is the planned part. Other than that, I don't know if things are going to be smooth, they're going to fall apart, things will disintegrate. I don't know what kind of drama-full rants and stories I'm going to have to talk about, but, you know, we don't know. There's no way to find out. And these go like that, with that at the bottom. And they show them kind of tilted, so I think we will do that to kind of make it match. Make it match there. Whoopsie, you don't want to break things. Yeah, when I get done with this, I got to check the... See if I still have brake fluid in my car, to be honest. Last time I checked, a few months ago, there was. Yeah, so I got to do that. And there we go. That's kind of pretty. And no, we're not done yet. We got to do some more here. Thought I'd let you off early with this one. No. There's a lot more to this little build than you think. We still haven't done the pen and paper yet. Here, have a smell of that right there. Let's do a focus test. Let's see, obviously, this camera does have a limitation. I'm about 3 inches away. And let it catch back up, then we can continue. I'm just testing the camera. I'm still playing around with this goofy gadget. And it looks like it goes right there. So we'll just plop that right in there and just hold our breath. Play the game operation, you know what I mean. Don't touch the sides, but there you go. Looks pretty, doesn't it? Okay, now we're going to start working on the ink pen. I want to know how that goes together. So, here we go. So we did the typewriter with flowers, so we have a flower pot with pen and paper. I think that's what we're building. Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes it looks like it on the building guide until you... And is that 12 studs? It looks like that is. Or it could be 10, I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention to it. I've had a rough week, so yeah. Trying to find some more of these round ones. I kind of wish they didn't have the slot in there, but I kind of understand why they do. Okay, we need 3 of those and 2 fenders that I cannot find, I think. Yes, but I think those are black. I'm going to show you something here in the book. Let me get this all done here. So I'm hoping to make a mental note where I don't forget. Let me just show you now here because I will forget. Sometimes it's hard to tell if it's gray or is it black with the outlines. And yeah, it does happen from time to time, and that voice is starting to crack again. So don't crack yet, please. It's probably a mechanical pencil or just an ink pen. Okay. Okay, so I need to find a shaft that is in this card. Now I know all the pieces were here because that's what it was when we built this. Did I use it in any of this here? I'm hoping I did not. I think it was all green. But it shows a brick yellow or just a tan piece. There it is. So the ink in this is kind of, maybe it ran out of ink, we don't know. We have no clue. That should go in there. I gotta fight it. Alright, we're not done with it yet. We gotta put the little clip in there now. Yeah, I've been yawning up a storm too. I didn't sleep well last night. It's starting to get hot where, you know. I mean, it looks pretty good with the clip and everything. It looks like an ink pen. Pretty cool. You know, how often do we write by hand anymore? Where I'm at, people are old school. They don't even know what an iPad is. So, for me, my handwriting's so sloppy. It's probably why, but why when I can type it faster? Alright, and I think now we're going to wrap this up with, we'll save that for later. I'm picking all the printed ones first. The stuff here, to rebuild or not to rebuild? I was going to say, how are we gonna type that clean? No, that's like cursive there. To build or not to rebuild. That's what they use for that one there. Let's see. Let's check the focus here. Okay. Yeah, response on it's pretty decent for what it is. And of course you can change whatever you want on there. But if you already built the first model, you do not have to do that because you can just leave it like this. Okay. We're missing another tile. I'm not peeling a sticker off of that. There we go. And there's your paper. And that's what the build looks like all completed. And yeah. Okay, let's pick all this mess up here. And we'll take a look at the model here. It's just easier to do that. So you have these again. I think we're going to use one per model. We already used Once Upon a Time. To rebuild or not to rebuild? Well, when I'm done, I won't have to worry about it because I've already rebuilt it. Okay. And that's what we have remaining there. So you can still see we got a good chunk of small, medium, and large pieces. And yeah, pretty much that's what it is. I mean, it's not bad. It's a good little time waster build, more than anything. Except these fall off very easily. So if you're looking for, and I'm going to be honest with you right now. I don't know if I even put that on there right or not. If you are looking for a very durable build, this one is not it. The one on the typewriter wasn't too bad, but this one just feels like it's just tacked on there. This stuff's going to fall off, obviously. So just when you build it, you can set it up and just display it. Of course, this here, I know I can't write that nice. That's be a graduate student. You don't have to have good penmanship because it's part of the job. Have you ever seen your doctor? He can't write that well. He's sloppy writing. You can't even read his signature. It's almost like him just doing loopy-loopy-loop, that kind of thing. Yeah, that's how I am. Yeah, so I think this is a good little time waster set. It wasn't too challenging. I think the only thing that was kind of a bummer is this stuff falling off. But if you want to get into botanicals, this is a good start for that. And yeah, it did keep my interest. I wasn't bored. I'm just tired because of a very bad day. But this set will get you out of that. And it's bright and colorful. I mean, put this, you can see this is a white table that's pitted and dirty and stuff. And put some color on there. So I am pretty pleased with this build. Let's see if we can get a little better of a shot there for you there. And so it comes with 3 pieces. Could it be broken down with other builders? Not really. I'd say this is only a solo build, just like with the main model. So only you and you alone can put this together. But for me, it's a good little alternative build, just to kind of see what it's like. But tell me what you think.